welcome. How's it going? Hi, Blast One and Techie and Macaroni. Hi, Ariana. How are you? Hi, Victoria. Hi, Vanille. Bella. Hi, everybody. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody. Hi, Emily. And Eagle. Hi. I'm just looking at all the messages. There's so many. Hi, Cameron. And Netus, is that how I say your name? Netus? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But welcome. I do want to say I do have a legal disclaimer in the description down below. And my readings are for 18 and over, as well as if you want to join, if you're new here and you want to join the list, you just write join with your question. Please write a question. If you don't know what kind of question to ask, you can just ask for a general reading or what you need to know or what to expect for the week. Whatever you want, but please write a question so that I do your reading, because I won't read a reading without a question. I'm not sure if my camera is freezing for everybody or just me, but hi, Roy Sema. I have to remember to say everybody's names right. I'm trying my best here. I'm so sorry if I don't say your name right. I'm horrible at saying names, remembering names. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to go to the readings now. Hope everybody's having a good night or day, wherever it is for you guys. It is nighttime for me. Yeah. Is the mic turned around? I don't know, can everybody hear me? I don't think the mic is turned around. The mic is not turned around. Okay, I'm glad that you can hear me. Eagle, career for the week. Ooh, career reading for Eagle. Let's see. Trying to find out where the camera is. Ooh. Oops. Nope, that one didn't want to come out. Hi, Vanessa. Okay, so what we have here, we have the Eight of Swords is in the dark. For the Eight of Swords in the dark, I do feel like it's going to be like a busy week. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of energy. I feel like there's going to be a lot of energy that's going to like drain like your mind, you know, thinking of things and like, you know, that sort of energy is what I'm talking about. I feel like my cameras are not where they normally are. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted with how things are. Hopefully I can just make this work for some reason. Hi Anna, how are you? For the Eight of Swords, Eagle, I do feel um like I do feel like there's an energy of like don't limit yourself, you know, be open to new ideas or try new things, or I don't know, maybe be flexible with timing if that is something that you deal with working. I also feel like there's an energy about letting go of some things that are not really something you really need to put a lot of focus or energy into. You also have the sun, and the sun, I do feel like there's going to be an opportunity for some growth and that sort of thing. Yeah. The camera's okay. I just feel like it's that my face camera that's a little bit weird. But yeah, it's better. Thank you, Rodney. He fixed my camera for me. I'm back and I won't get distracted again. Sorry about that. I gotta say, I do feel like there's gonna be some opportunity and some room to grow. You know, I do feel like with the sun and Sunflowers, that there's definitely some room for growth in your career going forward. You had the Lovers in the dark, so I do feel there might be some challenges. Maybe you're going to face like a crossroads and making decisions or that sort of thing. I also feel like there's an energy about, um, yeah, like I said, making choices and being at a crossroads. I also feel there might be a little bit of a setback or something. Um, yeah, not quite sure what the energy is, but you do have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, I do see you working well with other people, or someone's going to be able to help you, or you're going to help them. And that teamwork, you know, and I feel like you are going to pull in some good resources and get some recognition for the work that you've been doing and staying focused. So that's what I got for you, Eagle. I'm sorry it took so long and all the distractions, but hopefully some of that made some sense for you. You're welcome, Eagle. Blessed one. General reading for blessed one. General reading for blessed one. Oops. I thought there was two there, but there wasn't. There's some interesting energies here, blessed one. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like there's an opportunity for you. I think we had that last time. Like there's an opportunity out there for you that you're just not reaching for it. You're just not grabbing onto it and holding onto it and like going with it. You're kind of like pushing it off to the side or not paying attention to it. I'm not sure what this energy is, but I do feel like there's an opportunity for you or like a chance for you to do something or whatever this is. I feel like it might be even blocked from some self-doubt. Maybe it's something that you don't feel like you are comfortable doing or you don't feel like you have the experience or whatever it is for it, or if it's out of your league. I'm not sure what your energy is. It's kind of like feeling there's something there that's not really catching on to it. I feel like there's a little bit of hesitation, like I'll do that tomorrow, and like tomorrow never comes, kind of thing. I'm not sure what that is, but I do feel like whatever it is kind of like the what is going to push you along in your journey, like your path that you're supposed to be on. Whatever this is, you know, sometimes it's just something that you do just to, you know, stop you from doing something else so that you stay on your right path, you know? Um, and then you have the Queen of Swords is also in the dark. So I also feel like there's some inner truth. I feel like whatever this energy is about whatever you need to release within you, blessed one. Like I don't know if there's some kind of disappointments that you've had or something that you're just kind of like holding on to and you're like, I can't do that. I tried that before and I can't, you know, it didn't work out. I'm not trying it again or, you know, or I don't know if it's about a person, if you don't want to give a person another chance for whatever reason. Yeah, you also have the Three of Wands, so I feel like whatever this is, you can't see the other side of it. You can't see the outcome of it. You don't see any potential there, and maybe that is why you're not putting any focus into it and you're not realizing the opportunity it could be because you've already done it. You've already been there. You know, maybe you got the t-shirt from it kind of thing, and you don't want to go back there, but it's like, you know, I don't know. It's your battle against the universe, I guess, bless one. I wish you all the luck in figuring out what this is. Yeah, but that's what I got for you for a general reading. Caramel, DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF, huh? What are DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF? Ooh, This one, oh, these two want to come out. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Whew, the cards are being really picky, Caramel. What is this? This is some confusing energy. Huh. Okay. There is definitely some mixed messages here. So I don't know if like DL has been giving VF some mixed messages, because there's definitely that in the cards. The Knight of Cups is in the dark. So the Knight of Cups in the dark is kind of like no love. Then you have the Ace of Cups, so it's like your cup is overflowing with love, which is, DL is a little confused. For the Knight of Cups, because it's in the dark, I do feel like there is an energy about feeling overwhelmed and, not getting the romance, or, maybe it's just the idea of not, DL not, having romance with VF kind of energy, or just that they're having an overactive imagination about why they're not being romantically involved, or whatever this energy is, because you also have the Six of Swords with it. So it's kind of like they want to change, or they want VF to change. I don't know what they're expecting to change. Maybe it's just the situation itself that they're expecting for it to change and it's not, or they can't see how to change it, whatever that is. I also feel like there's an energy of like wondering if, like, should I let this go? Should I hold on to it? Like, what is this? Yeah. I'm not sure if the two of them, DL and VF, have had like some sort of miscommunication or disagreement of some sort. I feel like that is something that's there too. There's the Page of Wands is in the light. The Page of Wands is kind of like either DL's or VF's energy is like bigger than what they can manage. Their ideas, their passions, whatever it is like bigger than what they can manage at this time, or what they can accomplish at this time, kind of thing. I also feel like there's an energy of wanting to have ideas, wanting to figure things out, wanting to have that, that energy that they're having trouble grasping onto, with this Six of Swords here. But then there's then there's the Ace of Cups. I was gonna say the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is more about a dream mirror and thinking about you and finding all that energy, finding that love and all that. But and there is love. Like their cup is full of love. There's so much love here. Love is a beginning, a new beginning, or a new beginning to the next level of whatever their relationship is. Then you have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups again is about happiness and romance and fulfillment and all that energy. So I don't know what this is, but there is love there. There is some kind of connection, whatever that is between them. And that's what I got for you, Caramel. Oh, Ariana. For some reason, I was watching the next. I didn't see the Maypop. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm very distracted today. Ariana, why can't men just be honest and say they aren't interested in me? Huh. Because they're men. I don't know. Let's see what the cards have to say. Why can't men be honest and say they aren't interested in Ariana? Oh. There's two of them there. Interesting. Hmm. So for the Hierophant, I feel like the men still have lots to learn with the Hierophant, you know? I do feel like whatever it is, they're taking their time and thinking and like trying to weigh their options and like, you know, still learning, still maturing maybe for some part of it. There's also the Queen of Cups in the dark. So I do feel like they're kind of like analyzing the situation. I feel like they can't decide if they're interested or not interested. They're just kind of, you know, want their cake and eat it too kind of thing. Is what I'm feeling with the Queen of Cups in the dark, you know? I kind of feel like they're just having that unstable feelings, unstable emotions, just having those erratic thoughts and feelings, and that's what I have. And then you also have the King of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, the king is kind of like saying, yes, I want this, and I want it fast, and I want it now, and I want to be in a hurry about it. But then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Dark is like, whoa, slow down, we're not going that fast. You know, we're not sure about this kind of energy, you know. The Knight of Pentacles and the Dark is also kind of like um, trying to be self-disciplined, like trying to, you know, keep track of their emotions, keep track of whatever that energy is for them, you know, and like not show them their true emotions, their true thoughts, you know. They're kind of like, yeah, the Ace of Swords too, so I do feel like they're kind of like torn, like, am I making the right decision, am I not making the right decision? They're just kind of like all over the place. You know, the Ace of Swords in the dark too is kind of like being unproductive, keep rethinking the same thoughts, you know, being confused and irrational about their ideas or plans or wants or desires, you know. That's what I got for you, Ariana. Vanille, am I the crush Yavuz is speaking of getting in touch with? Huh. Is Vanille the crush that Yavuz is speaking of and in touch with? This one I want to come out. The Magician, huh? There's some kind of magic there. Cards are being picky. Okay. For the Magician, I do feel like there's some sort of magical connection between Boots and Manil for sure. You know, I do feel that. I do feel like there's some kind of determination, just having these visions. You know, um, maybe they realize a potential about you or realize their potential of themselves being with you. But I do feel like just like you are on their mind. You know, you have the Ace of Wands as well. So I do feel like this is a beginning idea, a beginning crush, a beginning thought that they've had of some sort. You know, it's the Ace of Wands. So there is like a rush of passion, a rush of energy, a rush of romance sort of thing that's like brewing here. But it's still, all of those ideas and thoughts are still behind the dark clouds. So it's kind of like a confusing thought um, going on. There's the Knight of Cups too, so you know that means, you know, happiness and romance and, you know, all that sort of thing. I feel that for you for sure. And you also have the Ten of Cups. I do feel like um Yavuz is like thinking about like what would a commitment look like with Vanilla? Like what would a commitment look like with you? Could that even be a possibility? You know, the Ten of Cups is also kind of like an earthy being as well. And I do feel like she's kind of like trying to stay grounded, trying to stay positive, and like trying to figure out, is this a new beginning? Or like, you know, is this the end? Is this the beginning? Like, I don't know if the two of you have had an end before of some sort, and now it's kind of like a new beginning, or if they're ending something else with somebody else and like wanting a new beginning with you, or the idea of beginning with you, kind of thing. But I feel like all of this is kind of like just an idea I don't really feel like they're really in tune with their feelings yet, you know? That's what I got for you, Manel. Bella, how did Danielle feel when I told him about... I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with names. Rithvik? Rithvik? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Let's see. How did Danielle feel when I told him about R? We're going to call him R. How did Danielle feel when Bella told him about the other person? Let's see. Oops. You got the Three of Wands, so I do feel like whatever it is, I do feel like um they're trying to like look at the positive side or trying to look ahead or beyond whatever you told him. You know, I feel that energy. You have the Knight of Wands too. So with the Knight of Wands, I kind of feel like it's more about because it's in the dark. It's just kind of like I don't know if they're like reflecting things they've said or things they've done or whatever they're trying to reflect. If they're trying to reflect them towards you about something else or whatever that energy was. But I do feel like they feel stuck, like they can't move forward in the way that they want to move forward, you know? Like they want to see a future, they want to see the outcome, but they're not really having that clarity. You also have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like there's an energy about them wanting to take time to think about things or like being hesitant or whatever that is. But I do feel like Danielle might have some low energy going on here or is feeling some low energy right now after that conversation. I'm not sure. There is the Five of Cups. For the Five of Cups, I feel like there's some disappointments. I don't know what that is about. I do feel like it's kind of like, you know, maybe losing interest or whatever that energy is. Like, you know, they're struggling to cross this bridge in a positive way, you know? They're trying they're not sure if they can just, you know, let the water under the bridge. I'm not sure what your conversation was about, but I do feel like there is definitely some disappointments or whatever that energy is, kind of like lingering there. So that's what I got for you, Bella. Sorry, my candle started making noise. I might have to blow it out. I don't know. Let's see. Give me Cameron. Is that a Leo message for Cameron? A Leo message for Cameron. A Leo message for Cameron. Ooh. Cameron, someone has a crush on you for sure. I don't know who that is. So Cameron, the Nine of Cups is in the dark. We have the Nine of Cups is in the light. The Nine of Cups is in the dark. The Nine of Cups in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about feeling exposed or having secrets exposed to you. So I don't know if you know what these secrets are or if you're the one keeping secrets, but I do feel like that is some sort of energy that's brewing here. I do feel like you have a lack of connection with somebody or somebody feels like they have a lack of connection towards you, Cameron. Because you do have the Knight of Cups, so I do feel like someone has a crush on you. They're thinking about you. I do feel like this person has a love interest towards you. You know, I do feel like they're trying to be creative and like trying to explore their feelings and learn more about you. I feel like this person is someone you know and wants to reconnect with you as well. You have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is in the dark. So I do feel like whatever this is, that now that you're in their mind, they're having trouble letting go of you. Not quite sure who this person is, Cameron, obviously, but I do feel like whatever this is kind of like making them have some tension, and they just can't let go of that thought or idea. You have the Eight of Cups in the dark. So I do feel like they're kind of stuck. They are not able to walk away from the feeling or the thought of you. I feel like they're feeling a little anxious about it. They don't know how to try again or to start a conversation with you. They just don't know how you're going to react. That's what I got for you. You don't know. I don't know either, Cam. Hi, Lucinda. How are you? Hi, Christine. Techie, do you see me getting the music EPA role that I applied for to a couple of hours ago? Oh, that sounds exciting. Oops, the cards are taking a fit. Will Techie get the music role that she applied to a couple hours ago? I am doing great. Hi, Vanita. How are you? Let's see. Will Taki get the music role she applied to a couple of hours ago? Ooh. You have the Judgment. The Judgment is in the dark. So I do feel like whatever this energy is kind of like having an understanding and a realization. Yeah. It's in the dark though, so I don't know if if you have your doubts behind it or if you didn't apply with true intentions. Whatever this energy is, I'm not quite sure. You have the High Priestess, so I do feel like faith is definitely on your side. I do feel like whatever this is someone is definitely giving you their blessings for this opportunity. Um, I do feel like there's energy about telling you like stay calm, you know. If you get it, then that's great. If you don't, then I feel like it's gonna be great either way. You'll find something else. Um, but you have the Nine of Swords in the dark. So I do feel it's about letting go of those negativities and like having some optimism, like have some hope and be optimistic about the energy about um, moving forward in what you're applying to. Yes, you've done something similar in the past, so something. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Then the Ace of Pentacles is also in the dark, so I do feel like you have an unrealized opportunity that you need to take time to focus on. And whatever it is, I feel like, it's like don't go into it with self-doubt. Just like I was saying over here, I can feel like there's some self-doubt going on here, or second guessing yourself, but it does seem like a good opportunity. It does seem like the universe is giving you its blessings. I do feel like you're going to actually meet some good connections there that will probably help you along as well. So that is all some good energy. You know? I see it being a possibility. I feel like there's nothing here that's saying yes or no. I just feel like it is a possibility, but I do feel like whatever this is, um, if you don't get that exact role, it will motivate you or give you energy into something else that will be equally as good. So, yeah. I do feel like either way, you're going to meet some great connections. I feel that energy for you. You're welcome. Macaroni, general reading. General reading for Macaroni. Ooh, there's love and tension. Those two tend to go together, right? For the Ace of Cups, I definitely feel like there's a new beginning. I don't know if this is a new beginning for love, romance, or a new beginning of love to a new job, a new career, a new outlook, whatever this is. I do feel like this is the beginning stages of some good emotions, some good happiness and some emotions, some feelings going on there. I could feel that for you. I do feel like there might be a connection coming your way. Again, I don't know if this connection is like a love-related connection or a work-related connection. Either way, I do feel like this is a strong energy that's coming through. You have the Five of Cups and the Light. So I do feel like there might be a chance of a letdown or something that's disappointing that may come up. But I also feel like there's an energy like there's something that you're unaware of. So I don't know if you're unaware of this person or this person is unaware of you and they're not quite sure what that connection is. So I don't know if they're going to be like surprised to see you or you're going to be surprised to see them. Whatever this energy is, I just feel like it's kind of like not minor. It's not like the biggest energy here. But you also have the moon. So I do feel like between the Five of Cups and the moon that there is something you're going to have a realization of or something that's just going to come to you. Or it could be a person. Like I feel like there's a connection. So I don't know if this is like a person that you haven't seen in a long time or a person that you're expecting to meet. Um, and they don't know about you. I'm not quite sure what that is. Roles can always be reversed. You could have had it all backwards. You also have the Temperance. The Temperance is in the dark. I don't know why I was going to say light. If the Temperance was in the light, it would be like having these visions and having faith and balancing your alignment with your mind and your intuition and all that sort of thing. But it is in the dark. So I also feel like there might be someone talking about you or thinking about you. I also feel like there might be someone um, who may have a hidden agenda, so be aware of that. Or a situation that may not be what it seems to be. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's what I got for you. Hi, After. How are you? You're welcome, Macaroni. Victoria, is a new romance coming my way? Is a new romance coming my way with my husband? Oh, okay. So is there new romance coming with Victoria's husband? Let's see. Hi, Crystal. I'm doing great. There you go. Ooh, Victoria. Huh. What is going on here? For the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is in the dark, too. Huh. I do feel like there's a phase of stagnation. I don't know if that's you or your husband. I also feel like there's energy about um, self-sabotaging themselves. But I feel like I don't know if this is you or your husband, like self-sabotaging themselves just because of their ego and their pride, and they're lacking that motivation. Yeah. I also see that there's energy about like not cooperating or not seeing the other person's point of view. There's also the Strength. The Strength is in the dark, huh? I'm not sure what. It's your husband? Okay, yeah. The Strength is like not really feeling it, not really having that energy to put any focus into what this relationship is. I just kind of feel like You know, I don't know if your husband is expecting you to do all the work, you come up with all the romantic ideas and all that sort of thing, and they just kind of hang on for the ride, or like what this is. Um, yeah, I do feel like whatever it is, kind of like um, lacking that control, like not having that control or not wanting that control, just wanting to play along, or I'm not quite sure exactly. You have the Ten of Cups as well. The Ten of Cups, I do feel like there is still love there. I think last time we did the reading too, there was still love there. There's still some sort of commitment there for sure. It's just the energy around it for some reason is a little bit questionable, you know? You know, the Ten of Cups is about contentment, joy, romance, all that sort of thing, success, you know? Having that attitude of positivity and that sort of thing. Um, but then you have, like, again, the Five of Pentacles, kind of like, trying to walk through the chaos kind of thing at the same time. It's kind of like, things are challenging and, um, you know, kind of worrisome because of the isolation of whatever this is, you know? Yeah. Huh. I'm not quite sure. Victoria, I'm sorry, I don't have better answers for you of what is going on there. Yeah, he's always self-focused. Yeah, business focused financially. Okay. Huh. Have you tried to like be the one to set up something romantic and then see how he responds to that? Because it seems to indicate that's what the cards were saying. I'm not sure. Sama, general reading. General reading for Sama. You have? Okay. Oh. I'm not sure, Victoria. That's a tough one. General reading. Okay, some general reading for Sama. Yeah, he seems to prefer you the one doing it, Victoria. Sorry about that. I don't know. Sama. Let's see. General reading for Sama. Ooh, what is going on with Sama? Huh. Ooh, that's a lot of energy. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark. For the Three of Pentacles in the dark, do you feel like whatever, I don't know if there's like something that's not working out with you. I'm not quite sure what this is. I don't know if you're aware of something that's not really working the way you want it to, or you're not really getting the help or interest in whatever this is as you expected. Um, I just feel like there's a lack of support here and a lack of focus in um, what you're trying to put together or what you're working on or whatever this energy is for you. Just not doesn't seem to be like working to the best that it should be. There's also the devil. The devil, I generally feel some sensual pleasures. I'm not really feeling that for you, Sama. I kind of like feeling is about breaking some chains. So like breaking, could be breaking the chains of something from your past or something that you can't let go of and something that you're hanging on to that isn't serving you. You know, this could be something that's holding you back from whatever this energy is that's not working out. There's also the Page of Cups. So I don't know if like there is somebody that's trying to help you. Um, I don't know if this person is not someone that you want to help you and you're kind of like ignoring them, or if they haven't reached out to you yet and it's someone that is available to help you that you haven't really tapped into, you know? I also feel like there's an energy of this person trying to get inspired, or trying to get you to be inspired, trying to lift up your feelings, and trying to be supportive towards you. I feel like this person may be um, trying to reconnect with you or trying to connect with you in a positive way. Maybe they're struggling with that a little bit. I'm not sure. You also have the Three of Swords, so I do feel like there's some pain and like some disappointments or frustrations about whatever this is isn't working. Not quite sure if you know what this is at all, but you do have the Black Crow, so I do feel like there's a phase of transformation that's going on here as well. Um, that, yeah. Whatever that is for you, I do feel like you're going to be able to overcome it at the same time. You know, it might be hard right now. You might have to restart, like start over and like try to figure this out again. And, you know, maybe this time there will be someone available to help you if you try it again. That's what I got for you, Sama. I wish you luck on figuring whatever that is out. Hi, HG. How are you? Hi, Gladys. How are you? Hi, doll girl. How's everyone? Hi, cutie. Nita. Or that's not Nita. Nita's. Nita. It is Nita. Okay, Nita. I said it right. Will Jovan and me stay in long-term relationship? Okay, so will Nita and Jovan stay in a long-term relationship? Will Nita and Jovan stay in a long-term relationship? Let's see. I am doing great. I'm a little bit distracted today. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. You know, sometimes. Well, there we go. For the Nine of Pentacles, I never know where to put the cards. For the Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about standing on guard and evaluating your situation, evaluating your relationship a little bit. Even though you do have the Two of Cups, so you know, I feel like just taking a look about making sure that you're both on the same page, both in the same headspace, mentally and emotionally, and all that sort of thing. Kind of like just having like a little check-in is what I'm trying to say. Because you do have love. You know, the Two of Cups is like a love and romance and all that sort of thing. The passion happiness, and a growing connection. I do feel like there's still things that you're learning about each other, and there's still things that you're growing together with. You know, you do have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is about commitment. So I can see this being a long-term relationship, you know? Just be aware, making sure and having those little check-ins that you're both on the same page, you both have the same future. You know, sometimes you just assume the other person is on board with what you're doing or what you're thinking, and then you're like, oh, you know, um, just energy. You know, like sometimes you think, oh, I want 5 kids, and it sounds great, but then after you have one or two, it's like, maybe I don't want to have 5 kids. You know, kind of thing. And just kind of like explaining the emotion around the Nine of Pentacles kind of situation. You have the Eight of Cups too, so I do feel like this is something that um, I do feel like there's some kind of like finding some truth about this energy, having that clarity, having that check-in of what is going on. With the Eight of Cups being in the dark, I feel like there's a little bit of tension or anxiousness about something. I don't know if it's like something that if you're anxious just about not knowing how the future is going to look between the two of you, or if it's Jovan's not being able to see what the future is going to look like for them moving forward. Just kind of that little bit of a stress, anxiousness feeling picked up there, but overall it is good energy. Just remember to have that check-in. Hi, my girl. How are you? Vanessa, will my finances get better in October? Ooh. Will Vanessa's finance get better in October? Oh, Vanessa's finance get better in October. Ooh. You have the Three of Swords. For the Three of Swords, I do feel like there's an energy about working on that balance and like working on figuring out what the next step is in career wise, money wise, whatever that is for you. But you do have the Crow and you do have the Judgment as well. So I do feel like you're going to be going through some changes this month. I do feel like things are going to be definitely changing around for you, like kind of like a little mini transformation is what I'm feeling. You have the Eight of Cups in the light, so I do feel like you're going to be walking away. I do feel like you're going to be letting go of the old and bringing in the new. I feel that. I do feel like you're going to go through a phase where it's going to feel like a rebirth. I do feel like, things are going to change for the better for you. And I feel like it's not going to be like big changes. It's going to be like a little change. But I do feel like there will be a change for you. The Eight of Cups too, I do feel like it's like looking for the truth of things and like looking for any opportunities that you can to grow your finances or grow your success. Don't leave any stone unturned is what I'm feeling. With the Judgment too, I do feel like there's going to be a rebirth for you, like a new beginning, a new understanding, a new realization. So I do feel like there's a strong energy about, you know, you don't need to apologize for anything moving forward. If something is not serving you or if someone is holding you back from anything, like it's okay to let them go or let go of whatever you feel is holding on to you. Like if you have something that you're paying a bill for that you don't really use, like, sometimes people are paying for the Disney Channel or whatever. They don't even use the Disney Channel. So if you don't pay that bill anymore, that's extra money in your pocket, right? So what I'm saying, like just look for those little opportunities of things that you can let go to boost your income is what I'm feeling there. They have the Nine of Swords. I feel like there is a lot of anxiety and anxiousness about this situation, the financial situation. Yeah, the Nine of Swords too. I do feel like things are gonna get better, but they're not gonna be like what you're hoping for. I do feel like there's gonna be some light, there's gonna be some transformation, some changing kind of energy. It just might not be exactly what you're hoping for, but it'll be something. That's what I got for you. Hi, Swan. Nightbot is cool. It's a cool little robot. I like him. He keeps me in line. You're welcome, Vanessa. Caramel, is DL seeing someone else romantically or sexually other than VF? Okay, so is DL seeing someone else romantically or sexually other than VF? Let's see. Huh. I don't feel like there's anybody at all romantically here in this situation. There is the Page of Cups, so I don't know if this is like them just connecting with you, Caramel. I mean, with VF, sorry, Caramel, or if it's like it is another person. I just have this weird feeling, but I feel like it's kind of like following your heart and like learning. I feel like there's a learning phase going on here with DL for sure. So I don't know if he's learning something new about somebody else or still learning things about VF. There is the devil. So with the devil, I do feel like DL is like tempted. So I don't know if he's tempted, if DL is being tempted, is what I'm trying to say, towards someone else or looking for someone else for some reason. Because I do feel like whatever this energy is between DL and VF, it seems like they're having trouble connecting together. So I don't know if they like live far away from each other or what their situation is, but there does seem to be a some kind of struggle with connecting together the way that they want to, you know? There is the Three of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like whatever it is, DL feels like it's not working. They're losing their motivation to work, make things work. I do feel like they feel like they're misunderstood sometimes, or they just feel like there's frustration about something. You know, I just feel that there's a Nine of Wands as well. So I do feel like Nine of Wands is also in the dark. So it's kind of like there's delays and frustrations again, and like you know, waiting for things to change that aren't really changing for some reason. Um, yeah, that's what I got for you, Caramel. Hopefully things work out between VF and DL, but seems to be a complicated situation. New love. Why have my relative... Oops. I think you missed someone, Rodney. I didn't do my love. It was there and then it was gone. Okay. Okay. Sorry, oh, there it is. New love. Why have my relative A been so mean and horrible to me all my life? Okay. So why is new love's relative being so mean and horrible to new love? Let's see. The card just took a fit for some reason. Okay. New love. Why is new love's relative A being mean and horrible to new love? What is the situation? What is the situation for new love? Huh, that is interesting. Um, I feel like new love, I feel like they don't realize how mean and horrible they are being towards you. I feel like they feel like they're trying to put your best interest in mind. I feel like I don't know how they're being mean to you or whatever. I don't know if they feel like they're I'm not making excuses for them or anything. I'm just kind of like saying the reasoning the cards are giving for this person is that maybe they feel like they're pushing you a little harder because they see your potential, or they think, I don't know what they think, but I just feel like they don't realize that they're being that way. Like, see, the Queen of Pentacles represents someone who is very strict and stern in their ways, but deep down they are very kind and loving. They just appear to be, the queen on top of things and in charge and that sort of thing. So I feel like they don't fully realize the extent of what they're doing towards you, new love. There is the Eight of Cups here. So I do feel like there is an energy about looking for the truth about why they're being mean to you or horrible. I don't know if you've talked to other family members about this person or not, um, for some clarity for you. But I do feel like whatever it is, there's a big, strong energy about looking for the truth, like looking for why they're being this way. I feel that. Um, I also can feel you walking away from this person. I know it might be hard, but I do feel like you can let go of this person and walk away from them if that's what you choose to do. You have the Six of Wands in the light. So this is about having that recognition and that satisfaction that it's okay to let this person go. It's okay to get out of the rough waters and into calmer waters, kind of thing. Whatever gives you the peace of mind to move on from this person. There is a rebirth energy. Maybe if you do walk away from this person, they will come to a realization of how you perceive them. They may change how they are. You may accept their changes. You may not. That is ultimately your choice. Um, yeah. That's a hard one. Hey, new love? Yeah, I feel that for you. Do you want any clarity on that one, new love? No. Okay. So, next question. Okay. So this is from Mike. Will I get more dogs because I want more? Okay. So will Mike get more dogs? Will Mike get more dogs? Let's see. Will Mike get more dogs? Huh. Or Mike. Will Mike get more dogs? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a yes card, but it's in the dark, so maybe. When they're in the dark, I don't feel like it's a strong yes. You also have the King of Wands in the light, and that is also a yes, but it's also in the dark. So maybe. You have the Five of Pentacles in the light, so that is for sure no. Then you also have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like maybe it's a possibility, maybe just not right now. Maybe it'll take some time um, for you to find the right dogs that you want or whatever that situation is. That's what I got for you, Mike. Hi, Myra. How are you? Lucinda, will I get any communication messages from JJ? Ooh. Will Lucinda get any communication or messages from JJ? Let's see. Will Lucinda get any messages or communication from Lucinda? Huh. The Nine of Swords. Huh. For some reason, I don't know if it's JJ or what this energy is, but you have the Nine of Swords in the light and the Devil in the dark. So I feel like JJ is like not in the mood or doesn't have the energy for sex, and I feel like that is a strong energy that is coming through. So I don't know if that's why they've been not communicating with you. I don't even know if this what your relationship is between you and JJ. But I feel like whatever that is, they're not being satisfied in that department for sure. And they're not wanting to be for some reason at this time. You have the Six of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I kind of feel like it's about giving and taking. So I don't know if JJ is expecting you, Lucinda, to reach out to them. Because, it's like, why do I have to call? Why isn't she calling kind of energy, Why do I have to reach out, I just kind of like feeling that energy. This could also be your energy. I'm not sure what this is. Roles can always be reversed. I do feel it's about sharing and balancing and like trying to figure out what this relationship is between the two of you or what this connection is between the two of you. You also have the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like there is an energy about wanting to work together, wanting to, have that same focus, share the same focus, having the same goal of whatever this is. So I don't know if it's just like JJ just needs more time or if JJ is expecting you to reach out to them, whatever this is. Because, they still want to, they still want to figure out what the next step is between the two of you. They still want to grow success, whatever that is for you guys. I feel like maybe through the Three of Pentacles might even be a third person involved with this, but I'm not sure how they fit in, if that makes any sense to you. Oh wow, you're just friends? Oh, okay, that's why it's cards are like no sex. I'm like, okay, that is very clear. That wasn't that type of friendship. You don't have his number, huh? Interesting. You'll have to figure out how to reach out to him and figure out what this growing connection is. Christine, what is Steven's feelings towards me? Okay, so what is Steven's feelings towards Christine? What is Steven's feelings towards me? What is Steven's feelings towards Christine? Steven's feelings towards Christine. Huh. For the lovers, the first thing I felt when I took out the card was like, it's not love, but there is a connection there, a growing connection, I don't know if it's just like feelings, but not quite love level yet, or whatever that is for the two of you. I do feel like you're kind of at a crossroads and like trying to figure things out, or if they're the ones that are trying to figure things out. I'm not quite sure if that's you or them, Yeah. With the lovers as well being in the dark, I kind of feel like there's a little bit of misalignment of values. So I don't know if like the two of you have like if like at a crossroads is like worried about crossing boundaries, or if the two of you are just too different, um, and trying to figure out how the differences can work together, kind of thing. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. You also have the Nine of Wands. With the Nine of Wands in the light, I do feel like it's about having that courage and being persistent and like really working on these boundaries and trying to figure out what these boundaries are and respecting each other's boundaries if that is something the two of you are concerned about or wondering about. Um, yeah. I also feel like there might be a realization of wanting to take actions towards you. I do feel like Steve wants to reach out to you, does want to make this work. They're trying to like figure out what is the boundaries, like, how do we work through these boundaries? And I'm sensing you both have very different boundaries or come from very different backgrounds. I'm not quite sure exactly what that is. The King of Pentacles is kind of like, being successful or like having that growth, either personal growth, spiritual growth, or that growth of the two of you growing to the next level. I do feel like this does represent Stephen and the focusing on and Stephen's focus on making things work and like trying to figure out what these boundaries are and all these sort of things. Um, I do have the Queen of Pentacles, so I do feel like Steve is trying to control their emotions, trying to stay grounded, trying to be open and accepting of your boundaries and your traditions and all of that sort of thing, even though they're kind of like struggling with it at the same time. And I do feel like they're trying to have some self reflection, trying to think of what things they can bend their rules for towards you and how to move forward. Barry talk, but he reads your messages and doesn't reply. Ah, okay. Yeah, he's trying to figure that out. Okay, that makes sense. That's what that is. Okay, he's trying to figure it out. He doesn't know how to respond to you. Yeah, he's trying to figure out how. Yeah, so you may just need more time, maybe, figure things out. Yeah, huh. You're welcome, Christine. Benita, will the issue that I'm having with an ex leader end with my being victorious? Will the issue that I'm having with an ex leader huh let's see. Benita, this is for Benita. Will Benita with the ex leader, how will that go? Ooh. All the cards want to come out. One at a time. One at a time. Let's see. For Benita, what is the issue with an ex-leader? What is the issue with an ex-leader? What is the issue between Benita and an ex-leader? Huh. The Five of Swords is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about forgiveness of past resentments and that sort of thing. I do feel like there is a compromise and a challenge that you need to overcome. I do feel the energy. I feel like the Six of Cups is just kind of like picking up the energy that this is an ex-leader. This is somebody from your past energy or somebody that you're not really putting a lot of focus in right now. Um, I do feel like this person wants to return or like wants to connect with you. Maybe they're the ones that want to apologize for something or whatever this is. Um, or maybe it's just giving into whatever it is that you're dealing with them for some reason. You also have the Seven of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like this is about surrendering and accepting that traditions and things have changed. Yeah, I'm not quite sure when this will happen though. I don't really do the timing thing. But you know, the Three of Pentacles is in the dark, so I do feel like even though they know it's the right thing to do, I feel like the ex-leader is kind of like hesitant about it, not really wanting to be the one that has to apologize, not the one that wants to give this, um, you know, whatever this is, whatever they feel like they need to surrender to, you know. They don't really want to. They're holding back. So, you know, even though they know it's the right thing to do, they're struggling with letting that go. That's what I got for you, Vanita. You're welcome, Vanita. After advice for how to break the shield I am in. I'm feeling defensive a lot lately. Okay, so how can after break the shield that they're in? You're welcome, after. Let's see. How can they break the shield that they're feeling? Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles, this is strong energy tonight. She keeps wanting to come out. Ooh. Okay. A lot of energy here. For the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like there's a strong energy about you feeling grounded. So I don't know if you've ever done any type of shadow work or self-reflection or meditation, but I do feel like that is a strong energy in order to break your shield, and feeling more confident. Sometimes, you know, it's easier to feel grounded and connected with yourself and self-reflection if you do it somewhere where you feel at peace outdoors, you know, with grounding yourself with actual nature. If there's anywhere that you like to go, like by the river, or, you know, wherever you live, the forest, whatever elements are around you that you feel connected with, may be helpful. You also have the Eight of Swords. With the Eight of Swords, I do feel like there's some challenges that are coming for you. I do feel like this is a challenge that you need to master yourself and have that self-reflection and have that changes, so making those changes, moving in a positive light. I do feel like whatever this is, um, maybe causing you from second guessing yourself and second guessing your strength and second guessing your abilities on being okay without the shield, you know? I feel that as well. There is the justice. The justice is, because the justice is in the dark, it's kind of like seeing things for how they are. You know, if the justice was in the light, this is in the dark, but if the justice was in the light, it would be more about seeing the beauty in things that you don't see. But I feel like this is kind of like indicating that you need to see the ugly within the beauty that you do see. And maybe, you know, sometimes what you see and how you feel don't connect well. So if you see things that look good, but it doesn't really feel right in your heart, you know, maybe it's time to listen to your instincts and your intuition and try to see those things in a different way. try to match them with how you're feeling, and trust how you're feeling, and trust your instincts. You also have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is in the light. So I do feel like there is love, there is passion, there is success, there is something that is growing, a growing success. I do feel like you can build your confidence. You can do this. You know, you can do the groundwork to lift those shields. You know, sometimes you don't have to take it off completely. You know, just put it on the side and keep it in reach where you can grab it when you need to. You know, and that's what I got for you. You're welcome. Welcome after. I'm glad you appreciated that. I wasn't sure. Techie, Jay's feelings for me at the moment. Okay, so what are Jay's feelings for Techie right now? What are Jay's feelings for Techie right now? Oops. Too many feelings. One at a time. One at a time. I can't have too many feelings here. Huh. Nope. That one did not want to come out. Cards are being really picky. All in the dark. Huh. I feel like Jay is having some self-doubts for sure. Not sure what these self-doubts are, but there is the Eight of Wands in the dark. For the Eight of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's a little bit of resisting. I don't know if they're resisting their feelings for you or resisting making actions towards you. You know, the Wands. Wands is all about taking action. So I do feel like they're resisting these actions towards you. They're resisting making movements or whatever that is for whatever reason, you know? I don't know. You do have the Five of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I do feel like this is about trying to stay positive, wanting to make positive changes, wanting to make this energy up to you for some reason. I feel like they know what they're doing is wrong, or they know that they're resisting making the changes or the movements towards you. There is the Two of Pentacles in the dark as well, so I do feel like whatever this is, like, I don't know if it's been work, because I'm feeling like it's more about the money situation. I mean, I don't know if Jay's been working a lot more, or feels the need to work a lot more for some reason, or trying to work more. I'm not sure what exactly the energy is, but I do feel like they're kind of like torn between choices. I don't know if they're torn between making actions towards you, making, you know, expressing feelings towards you, and dealing with other things, you know? There's also the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is also in the dark, so I do feel like they have some ideas. I do feel like they're thinking about you, and they do want to change. They do want all these things. They're just kind of like hesitant a little bit, and, you know, if this makes any sense towards you, Techie, but so I don't feel like there's anything bad. I do feel like there is some good energy there. I do feel like Jay does have some good intentions. They're just kind of like preoccupied, or I'm not sure. But that's what I got for you. Crystal, does Jay want to connect with me? Does he miss me? Okay, so does Jay want to reconnect with Crystal? does Jay want to reconnect with Crystal? There's some interesting energy there. You have the King of Wands. For the King of Wands in the dark, I do feel like they're trying to figure out what their expectations are, what is going on. I also feel like they want to take action towards you. I do feel like that is something in their mind. I do feel like they are thinking about you, but at the same time, they're like, how do I do that? I'm not going to put any of my actual energy into this, even though I have the energy for it. I'm not going to use it. You have the Death card. So the Death card, again, is kind of like delaying the end. Like, they don't want to end things with you permanently. So I do feel like there is a chance that they do want to reconnect with you because they're not done with you yet, obviously. With the Death card in the dark. Your connection is not dead yet. It's still very much alive. Just might be hanging on by a thread, but it is there. You have the Queen of Swords in the light. So I do feel like Jay wants his independence and wants to be the one in charge, wants to be the one that makes the decisions on when they're going to reconnect with you, kind of thing, I also feel like they want to have some clarity first. So I don't know if they're like asking other people about you or what this is, but they do want to find out that clarity. They do want to know where they stand, I do feel like they're trying to have those really direct and clear boundaries before they make any action towards you. You have the Page of Pentacles as well. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like she always wants to talk, she's a very chatty person. I do feel like she wants to reach out to you, or like she, because it's a girl in the card, but Jay wants to reach out to you and reconnect with you and tell you something. I feel like, I don't know if they've recently got good news or something has happened with them that they do want to tell you. I feel that energy. I also feel like whatever's going on, they're trying to find that courage or the ambition, that energy in order to make that action happen. That's what I got for you. He could be asking about you. Yeah, I feel like that is a possibility. He's a Scorpio too, huh? Okay. Interesting. You're welcome, Crystal. Hi, Scorpio. How are you? Alice. What do my angels and spirit guides like me to know? Ooh. What does Alice, angels, or spirit guides want Alice to know? Is there any spirits that want to come forward and give Alice a message? Is there any spirits that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirits that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirits that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirits that want to come and give Alice a message? Excuse me. Excuse me. Hopefully, I don't know where that was from. Alice, for the Ace of Wands, I feel like there is a distraction. I don't know if you've been distracted lately, but I do feel like there's something that's been distracting you, or um, if you've had some delays or sudden changes that have happened recently. Um, I'm not sure if you know anything what I'm talking about, or what they're talking about. You have the devil. I don't know if you've been tempted in a direction or an idea or something that's been on your mind and you're like trying to figure out if you should go with it or not. I'm feeling there's an energy about um, not being tempted by that idea or not being tempted with that, whatever that is for you. Um, and I feel like if there's been some sudden changes, they've been sudden changes on a purpose to keep you from going where you need to go or where you want to go or what you want to do. I don't know if this is a place you're going towards or something you're trying to accomplish. But I do feel like there is something um, that's trying to block you from that energy. You have the Eight of Swords. I really feel like there's an energy, like your spirit guides really want you to not go in that direction. They're trying to turn you around. Um, yeah, I'm not quite sure what this is. For the Knight of Swords, I feel like maybe you feel like it's an opportunity, but they don't think it's the opportunity is for you. Um, they think you're unfocused and what your exact opportunity is or what you're supposed to go towards. You do have the Eight of Cups, so I do feel like you will be walking away from it. You may be disappointed about it. I feel like this is something you may be wanting to do or wanting to accomplish, but it's like, no. You need to save your energy and your time and your focus for something else. I don't know if you have any idea what I'm talking about, but this is what I feel they are saying to you. Angel Dreamer! How can I become more confident in myself and have more self-love? Ooh, how can Angel be more confident in themselves and have more self-love? Let's see. How can Angel Dreamer become more confident? All the cards want to come out and help you. One at a time. How can Angel Dreamer be more confident and have more self-love? Let's see. This one fell out twice and came back 3 times. I feel like what is happening with you, Angel Dreamer, is that you are going through a spiritual awakening. I don't know, it might be a minor one. You may not realize this is what's happening. I'm not sure if you've had spiritual awakenings before. Sometimes you go through a bunch of little ones before you get to the big one. But I do feel like that is something that is happening with you right now. And sometimes when you're going through a spiritual awakening, your energy can feel very draining and very exhausting, and you begin to doubt yourself. You have the Ten of Cups in the light. So I do feel like this is a new beginning for you. There's something new that is starting for you. I feel like whatever this is, you're at the end of your cycle and you're opening up to a renewal energy. So I don't feel like there's anything that you need to do specifically except embrace this spiritual awakening that's happening. Um, mm-hmm. I also feel like there's an energy that maybe, I don't know if you have spirit guides or if you try to connect to spirit guides, but I feel like there's an energy like you're not understanding them communicating to you, or you're not picking up the signs that they are giving you. You have the Eight of Cups in the dark. So I feel like whatever this is don't accept anything less than what they're giving you. Um, if you don't feel it, you need to try again. There's a lot of anxiousness about feeling lost. And there's the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups can represent change and challenges and instability, but it's about your rebirth and you're like building yourself again, whatever that is for you. Mm-hmm. I do feel like whatever it is, they don't want you to give up. They don't want you to feel defeated. I feel like whatever this energy is, it will pass for a while if you don't realize what it is, and they'll just come back again. That's just how spiritual awakenings are. You know, they keep trying. If you don't pick up the energies, they will go away and come back. But that's what I got for you. I don't know if that was the answer you wanted, but that was a lot of energy. Swan, can you check if Ken moved on from me with someone else? Okay. So this is for Swan. Has Ken moved on from Swan? Has Ken moved on from Swan? That wanted to come out. Has Ken moved on from Swan? Huh. The Emperor. For the Emperor, I feel like they do feel like they moved on. I feel like they feel that. I do feel like they feel like they're on top of things and they're on top of their emotions. I do feel like they feel like, um, yeah, they just feel like they are on track. They are on top of whatever, you know, that they have moved on. But the Nine of Wands, I do feel like there's the energy where they're still thinking about you. They still miss you, even though they have moved on, if that makes any sense. I do feel like they are looking for new love and new connections and moving in that light. With the Knight of Swords as well, I feel like they're trying to be overly ambitious and wanting to find someone to connect with just because they're thinking about you and they're trying to let go of that energy. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark as well, so I do feel like they're trying to make the movements, but they're feeling frustrated and, you know, they're being frustrated. I feel like their frustration is that they're trying to let go of you. They're trying to move on. They feel like they've moved on, but at the same time, you're still there in their mind, you know? That's what I got for you. I don't feel like there's anyone new. If there is, they're not serious about it and they're still looking. That's, yeah. Victoria, what good things do you see coming for me in the next few months? What good things do you see coming in the next few months? Oh. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is in the dark. The Three of Cups is in the dark. I do feel like there's going to be a short romance. I just feel like this romance is going to come and go. I'm not quite sure with who or if this is, yeah, I do feel like there's going to be a short romance thing happening. I also feel like whatever this is, it's going to not be as planned. I do feel like whatever it is, it's about um, some growth. So I don't know if this is about your relationship that you have already or something else. With you, the Ace of Swords is in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy about rethinking some decisions that may be clouding your judgment. I do feel like there might be, it's about trying to make the right decision. And while doing that, like, don't let things cloud your judgment kind of energy at the same time. I do feel like there's more work that needs to be doing in the next couple of months. But then you have the Four of Swords, so it's kind of like reminding you, like, don't forget to take a break. Don't forget to have that self-love and take that time that you need if you need some time to rest. Make sure you take that within the next couple of weeks or months, I also feel like whatever this energy is for you is kind of about um, keeping a steady growth with your money situation, like have that slowly economic growth. I feel like that is going to happen. It's just kind of like a slow growing thing, It's not going to grow too fast, unfortunately. You have the Eight of Wands as well. The Eight of Wands, that's a lot of movement, a lot of action, a lot of, a lot of everything, The Eight of Wands is a guy that dances with the fiery stick, so that takes a lot of focus, a lot of manipulation, a lot of energy, and all of that thing, Being persistent and determined and like having that final push to keep having that energy and keep making the right decisions and keep focused on what your end goal is. I feel like what you're really going to be working on the next little while is your economic growth. If you feel like it's going to be growing, it's going to be growing slowly, but as long as you keep at it. Don't forget to take breaks when you want to and not have a burnout. This is what I got for you. I know you wanted some more good things happening, but I do feel like it is a good thing to know where to put your focus and where to manage your time and yourself and your own health and all of that energy. But with the Eight of Wands, I have, Eight of Wands can also represent some business and that sort of thing. So keep an open mind for new businesses that you can get to, or new job careers you can apply to or something. God. Make sense? Oh, awesome. HG, no message. I think I saw HG's message somewhere. HG, do you still have a message? I thought I saw it. I'm not sure where it went. It disappeared. Oh. Ooh. Okay, will I be in a commitment with K? Okay, so will HG be in a commitment with K? Will HG be in a commitment with K? Will GH be in a commitment with K? Let's see. Harry. How are you? For the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. For the Queen of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about um, I don't want to say like trouble in the relationship or anything. It's just kind of like, I don't know if there's going to be like a little bit of bumps in the path to commitment kind of thing. I don't know if there's more things that you need to discuss about boundaries or what your future plans are together. You know, you have the Queen of Cups as well. The Queen of Cups is about analyzing the situation and like trying to question in things, especially in the dark. I don't know if there's like some unstable feelings going on, but I do feel like there's a need for communication to make sure that both of you are on the same page in before making this commitment. Um, yeah. You also have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like it's just mostly reminding you about the give and take in a relationship, you know, making sure that you do have clear communication, you do have clear boundaries, you do have clear expectations of what a commitment together will look like for the both of you, and like having that shared goals and all that sort of thing. You also have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, I feel like it's about letting go of anything the two of you have been holding against each other moving forward. There's there's no yes or no answer here for sure. I just feel like it's all ifs and buts and whens, you know? I feel like there could potentially be a commitment here, but I still feel like there's a lot of things that the two of you need to discuss before you finalize the commitment for it to be successful, is what the cards are picking up, you know? Hi, Circumstance. How are you? Doll Girl, will I have a commitment with Kay in the future? Ooh. Will Doll Girl have a commitment with Kay in the future? Hopefully it's not the same Kay. Doll, will Doll Girl have a commitment with Kay in the future? Will Doll Girl have a commitment with Kay in the future? Will Doll Girl have a commitment with Kay in the future? Huh. Will Doll Girl have a commitment with Kay in the future? Will Doll Girl have a commitment with Kay in the future? Five of Pentacles. For the Five of Pentacles, I do feel like there's going to be a challenge. There's going to be a challenge to make this commitment work out. I do feel like whatever the challenge is, it's going to come with change. Change and challenges, I feel like, are on their way to, you know, justifying this commitment. There is a Tower, so I do feel like there is an energy, Doll Girl, that you and Kay can build a strong foundation together. I feel like whatever this energy is about the two of you building that connection to make that commitment, you know? Maybe building that deep connection to finalize that commitment will take some changes and challenges between the two of you to get that sorted. With the Queen of Swords in the dark, I also feel like there is a strong energy about being easily influenced. I don't know if this is you, doll girl, or if it's Kay, but be mindful of being easily influenced um, in any direction. I don't know if this is an outside energy that is trying to um, put in their 2 cents between you and Kay, or what this is. Just be mindful of that. But you do have the Ten of Pentacles. Again, with the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like you can build a strong, stable foundation to build that connection, to have that commitment that you're looking for. And the Ten of Pentacles is also having that beginning of family success and family traditions and feeling good about those contributions together as a family. Um, but yeah, that's what I got for you. I do feel like there is a lot of potential here for you to have a commitment. Just be mindful of the outside forces. It could just be anyone who is trying to tear you apart or not giving you the support that you need. Gladys! A general reading for Gladys. Ooh, general reading for Gladys. General reading for Gladys. General reading for Gladys. General reading for Gladys. Oops, this one came flying out. It was the right way. I turned it around when I picked it up. Oh, you're welcome, Sama. I appreciate your visits. This week I will be live every day till Friday. I'm going to do a Friday the 13th live. If anybody wants to check that out, I'm excited. So yeah, if you want a tarot reading on Friday the 13th, I will be here. As well as tomorrow for Witchy Wednesday and Thursday. So let's see here. Gladys. General reading, the Three of Swords. For the Three of Swords, I really feel like there is a recovery or a healing. So I don't know if you've been healing, or if you've been like going through a spiritual healing and that sort of thing. I feel like whatever this is for you, I do feel like you're making a breakthrough. You're kind of like being more optimistic than you were before. I feel like there is a strong energy that you have renewed your faith, or renewed your whatever that is for your spirituality. I do feel like you're finding some balance. If you haven't found your balance, you're working on towards finding your balance with your alignment and all of that sort of thing. I do feel like there is an energy about focusing on doing things in moderation. So I don't know if you've been putting more focus into, um, you know, spending in moderation or eating in moderation, like whatever that is for you. I just feel like that is something you're working towards that is really uplifting for you moving forward. You also have the Ace of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like there is a beginning. I don't know if this beginning is being delayed. I feel like this beginning may be delayed because of financials going on, or I don't know if there's a financial situation or not. But I do feel like whatever this energy is to like be optimistic about it. I feel like it will sort itself out, or you are going to figure out a solution to whatever this is. You do have the Tower in the dark, so I do feel like there's a little bit of fears of the obstacles that are in your way, or the obstacles that could be potentially be in your way moving forward. I feel like whatever these are, be open to change. Don't resist the changes that are going to be happening moving forward. I feel like there's also an energy about someone being in denial. I don't know if this is your energy or someone else you're going to be interacting with in the near future. So be mindful of that. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with this person. If this person doesn't like your honesty, that's their problem, not yours, Gladys. So keep that in mind. But that's what I got for you. Lucky! Hi, Lucky! How does Taurus think of me at this moment, if he thinks of me at all? Okay, how does Lucky think about... No, wait, sorry. How does this Taurus think about Lucky? How does Lucky's Taurus think about Lucky? Let's see. How does the Taurus think about Lucky? Let's see. Lucky. How does the Taurus think about Lucky? Ooh! I think Lucky is the Taurus is definitely thinking about Lucky for sure. Coco, I think my list is closed for the night, but I will be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than right now, whatever time that is for you. Sorry about that, Coco. I will definitely be back tomorrow night, though, 2 hours earlier. If you want to come a little bit earlier tomorrow, I can definitely do that reading for you. Lucky! I feel like your Taurus with the Nine of Pentacles is feeling, I do feel like they're thinking about you. I really feel like they're thinking about you. You know, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, I do feel like you're definitely on their mind. But I also feel like they're kind of like learning things about you, or like interested in learning more things about you, or getting to know you better, kind of thing, you know? With the Knight of Cups, you know what the Knight of Cups is, right? Love, romance, or feeling all these things, or they're thinking all these things about you. Everything that comes with love and passion and all that, you know? The sensual pleasures, I do feel like that is something that's on their mind. For the Ten of Wands is in the dark, so I don't know if they're like worried about starting a new beginning with you or starting something at all with anyone, kind of thing, you know? I do feel like they have other responsibilities. I'm not quite sure what the other Taurus's responsibilities is, if it's like a work or if it's more than that. I also feel like there is an energy about them putting things off. So I don't know if they're putting off meeting you or talking to you or what it is, but I do feel like there's an energy about them putting things off. Yeah, the King of Pentacles too. So I do feel like this Taurus is working or focusing on work or focusing on how to make money, whatever that is for them. I do feel like they are worried about the money situation. I also feel like they want to take charge of their life. I do feel like they want a lover. They do want one. They do think about you. It's just something that is holding them back for some reason. I'm not quite sure what this is for them. Are you scared of commitment? I don't think he's scared of commitment. I feel like he's scared of um it could be that. It could be that, honestly. But I feel like it's more about whatever they feel that is pulling them back. So I don't know if you know what their other responsibilities are, or what is pulling them away from taking that action even though they want to, you know? Just Tauruses are generally, they're not too fast. They like to sit on an idea for a while and contemplate their ideas and their next moves and that sort of thing. So I feel like maybe he's just being a Taurus and taking his time and not rushing into anything, you know? That's what I got for you. Caramel! Will DL and VF romantically connect before Thanksgiving 2023? Oh yeah, you didn't have your Thanksgiving. We had our Thanksgiving this weekend, so I was confused. Sorry about that. I do know that there is Thanksgiving for people in November. Will DL and VF romantically connect before Thanksgiving 2023? So let's see. Will DL and VF romantically connect before Thanksgiving 2023? Huh. Will DL and VF connect before 2023? I feel like for these, I feel like DL and VF won't connect before um, Thanksgiving 2023. But when I said, will DL and VF connect before 2023? There was a yes and a lover's card. So I don't know if it's going to take longer than Thanksgiving for the two of them to connect, but I do feel like they might connect by the end of 2023. If that makes any sense, you know? I do feel like there's going to be a rough patch before they connect, though. You know? With the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords. I do feel like there's a lot of thinking and planning and that sort of thing that is being involved here. That's what I got for you. Amira, how is Dandres really feeling about me right now and his future intentions towards me? Okay, so Amira, how is Dandre feeling towards... You're welcome, Caramel. How is Dandre really feeling about Amira right now? That one wants to be out. The cards are being silly. Ooh, there's a 2-for-1 deal here. Nope. Huh. Interesting. So for the Six of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there is an energy about Dandry being worried. I'm not sure what this worry is about. I feel like they're worried if there's any like strings attached to your relationship or what exactly your expectations are for this relationship. I feel like they're worried that I feel like Dandre is like worried that his intentions and his expectations aren't really matching up with yours, Amira, for some reason. You also have the sun in the dark. The sun being in the dark, I do feel like there is Dandre is kind of like having a negative mindset for some reason at the moment, but at the same time has the Empress. So I don't know if Dandre is like worried about some financial issues. I don't know if they're worried about your intentions with his money or if he's worried that what your intention, I don't know what this is. But I do feel like it has something to do with money for some reason. I also feel like there is an energy about having this rigid way of thinking. So I don't know if he like expects things a certain way or if he's worried that you expect things a certain way that he's worried that he can't completely fulfill, you know? There is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like there is a little bit of tension going on here. I also feel like With the Six of Wands in the dark, I feel like they want attention, but at the same time, they don't really know. Like the energy doesn't really know how to get it, or I don't know if he's like trying to get your attention, and you are getting it. Like I'm not quite sure why the Six of Wands is in the dark, because I do feel like there's an energy like he is getting attention, but he wants attention. So that's like confusing, you know? Whatever that is. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is like a new beginning, start of a relationship or start of like love growing. I do feel like whatever it is, you do have a connection. I feel like this connection is a growing connection as well. I also feel like whatever this energy is being open to the opportunity and like finding new ways to be inspired and maybe spark a new thing between the two of you. Like I don't know if you two could try. You know, sometimes they say like, if couples try something they both haven't tried before, it can spark like that connection again of what they first felt like when they first met or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Sorry, sometimes I just ramble on and I just go by what I feel, but I do feel like there is a connection here. Like I'm not sure if I'm answering your questions. I don't know what his future plans are, but I do feel like that Danjay is really worried about the situation as it is right now. I feel like that energy is a lot stronger right now than what his future plans are. So I feel like, yeah. So I don't know what you want to get out of that, Amira, but that's what I got for you. Brownie. My pug is walking around and making a whole bunch of noise. Victoria, will hubby ever be more supportive? See and hear me. Okay, so Victoria. So will Victoria's husband ever be more supportive and see and hear her? Will Victoria's husband be more supportive and see and hear her? Oh. With the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like there is a growing energy. I do feel like your husband will have a growing energy, a growing realization going on there. I do feel like whatever this energy is about having this new energy, new positive energy, new being open to new possibilities. Um, not quite sure where that energy is going to come from, but I do feel like that is something that your husband could attract to himself if he is open to picking up on that energy, you know, and using it. There is the Seven of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to open up to you and wanting to let you know how they feel. And maybe once they feel like they can open up to you, once your husband feels that they can open up to you, that will give them the energy to have all these opportunities to be, you know, the way he's supposed to be, you know, having that give and take relationship and all that sort of thing. You also have the Eight of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like there is, with the Eight of Swords in the dark, you know, I feel like there is an opportunity to have more romance and more of that. I do feel like it all depends on this energy. If your husband is open and picking up this energy and growing this energy, but I do feel like in order for this to happen, it's kind of about, you know, spilling the beans to you about how they're really feeling and what's really going on in your husband's mind and why he's been feeling the way he's been feeling, you know? There's the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like there's love. I do feel like your husband loves you. I feel that all the time. I just I just feel like your husband has like an overwhelming feeling of all the emotions that he's keeping within himself, and he's withholding all this information and feelings and all that sort of thing that he's needs to let go of, needs to pour out of his cup, and so he can have all the good things. Yeah, that would be nice. I just feel like, I'm just kind of like worried he won't grab onto that opportunity when it comes. Yeah. Hi, Spirit Tunes. Well, thank you. I will be back tomorrow, Spirit Tunes, if you want to come and join me again tomorrow a little bit earlier. I'm sorry my list is closed. Thank you, Victoria. Yeah, everybody, if everybody wants to come back, I will be back live tomorrow night. Is Wednesday, tomorrow night, and Thursday, and I will be back on Friday as well for Friday 13th, so that is exciting. I'm not generally on Friday nights, but I'm going to be this Friday because it's Friday 13th, so. That's okay, Spirit Tunes. If you can catch me either tomorrow or Thursday or Friday, I'd love to have you. Of course. Have a good night, Victoria. Everybody have a good night. Um, and I wish you the best. How was my trip? Oh, I mean the weekend. The weekend was great. It was our Thanksgiving. So, we ate a lot, probably way too much. Yeah. But hopefully I'll see everybody tomorrow or sometime this week. I wish you all the best. You forget my time zone? Oh, yeah, right now it's 9 o'clock at night. I know I end early, but I start at 7 to 9, so I don't know what time it is where you are, but it's 2 hours earlier than now is when I start. But yeah, hopefully everybody has a good night or the rest of the week if I don't see you again. And thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all so much. But I'll see you all next time. Bye.